So when we started the design process of the Smart Waffle, it started with observations, learning as much as we could from as many sources as possible to make us waffle experts. It included home visits, learning what we could from the actual users in their homes, reading online reviews, learning everything that the market had to say about waffle makers and the problems they were finding, and also testing every product out there. And from all of those observations, one of the biggest insights we had was that mess was a major problem. When waffle batter cooks, it doubles in size, and this is because the air bubbles trapped in the mixture caused by beaten egg whites or whatever other process you're using, the heat causes them to expand rapidly. You can't really direct that batter, it escapes wherever it wants. Some products try and direct the batter into a bucket, which notoriously don't work. They tip over, they overflow. It's a huge issue. So what we did is we added a moat over the full perimeter of the product. It's an external moat, it's visible during the cooking process. So you can easily access it while the waffle batter's cooking, and if you want, you can eat them, call them waffle sticks.
Another problem we found is that cooking results vary greatly depending on when the user adds batter to the unit. We find that in general people don't want to wait for the waffle maker to heat up fully between cooking cycles, and so they were getting inconsistency between batches cooked for the same amount of time. That's why we developed the Smart Waffle with Waffle IQ, which knows the exact state the machine is in when the user adds the batter and closes the lid, and so it automatically adjusts the cooking time accordingly. For example, if you add batter straight after a cooked waffle has been removed, the unit knows that the plates have not fully heated up again, so it'll actually add extra cooking time so that you always get the same result.
Another problem we found through our research was that it's very difficult to get consistent level of brownness for the individual consumer's taste. Some people like them dark, some people like them light, and on other products out there, if you set it to a certain level of brownness, it's very, very difficult to achieve that exact same setting for the next time you cook waffles. So we've engineered the waffle plates to have a very even distribution of heat. It eliminates the hot spots, any cold spots, and the consumer can get a consistent, repeatable brownness result every single time they cook waffles. The Smart Waffle also has 4 preset cooking settings: Belgian, classic, chocolate and buttermilk, and also a custom setting. And each of those has a predetermined cooking profile, which you can then modify with our darkness setting. So you get a consistent level of brownness each time you cook with each batter type. And of course, if you finish cooking and you realize your waffles aren't quite dark enough, you can press a bit more for that little bit of extra cooking time. But the most important thing with a waffle maker is the actual waffles themselves. With a waffle, it's all about the crispiness of the exterior and the light and fluffiness of the interior. So we cooked literally thousands of waffles, and we also made many prototypes like this one to best design the perfect waffle shape. It's thicker than your average Belgian waffle, which means that syrup doesn't sink through onto your plate below. As an added bonus, our waffle fits into all of our toasters to reheat easily. I think we've created the best waffles in the world.
The Presto Belgian waffle bowl maker bakes a delightfully different kind of waffle bowl. Thick, fluffy, and tender because it's a real waffle. Just bake and fill for a delicious, eat-the-bowl breakfast in minutes. Plug in for a quick 3-minute preheat. The signal light goes out when it's ready. Pour in the batter to the fill line. Use any kind of waffle batter, store-bought mixes or your own homemade. Delicious recipes are included. Also works with bread dough, cake mixes, and cornbread batter. Close the cover and bake for about 4 minutes. Non-stick grids assure easy removal of the finished waffle bowl. Then fill with your breakfast favorites. Add eggs and ham for a hearty feast. Go healthy with a flavorful fresh fruit bowl, or enjoy as a traditional waffle with butter and syrup. Fill and fold for a handheld waffle taco. Great for delicious desserts too. with ice cream or frozen yogurt. Be creative. The possibilities are endless. The Belgian Waffle Bowl Maker from Presto.
Hi, I'm Kara, and this is the Hamilton Beach Breakfast Master. What would you like for breakfast today? Eggs? Bacon? How about pancakes, waffles, an omelet, or a breakfast scramble? With the Breakfast Master, the answer is always coming right up. The Breakfast Master features an innovative design with 2 heating plates on the top and bottom, letting you cook your favorite breakfast foods quickly and with no mess. For pancakes or waffles, use the batter cup to scoop the exact amount of batter, pour it in, and close the lid. In just a few minutes, you've got breakfast without ever needing to flip it over. How about eggs and bacon? Just place it in the included skillet, close it, and they'll be ready in no time, and without splattering hot grease everywhere. When you're finished, everything cleans up easily. The Hamilton Beach Breakfast Master. Now that's good thinking.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Belgian Waffle Maker. It's really fun to use because it actually rotates. So let me show you how that happens. You put the batter in. You would put your batter in here. I'm going to do it in a little bit. And you just rotate it 180 degrees. And that's really important to make a really crisp exterior of your waffle, but still get a tender interior, because it distributes the waffle batter really evenly around the plates. And it gives it a chance to really crisp up on the outside. So you'll notice it's a stainless steel exterior. It also has this removable tray, which is really great because if you happen to put too much batter in the waffle maker and you get some spills, this is removable. You can throw it right in the dishwasher or even just hand wash it right in the sink. So it's 1,000 watts. It has a ready light here, so it'll tell you when the waffle maker is up to temperature. I preheated it, so we didn't have to wait. And I just want to show you, the dial is on the top. So you have your power and you're ready on this side, and on the other side, this is the ready for when it's completely baked. The dial here is what you use to pick your shade control. I usually like to put it on about 4. That comes like a really nice medium brown. So let's go ahead and make a beautiful Belgian waffle. Like I mentioned, the plates are very deep. They're 1 inch deep. We're just gonna season the plates just a little bit before we get cooking. This happened to be a little damp because I washed the brush, so it's crackling a little bit. So just, mind that if you do that yourself. So I actually mixed up the batter in advance. This is a ginger-based batter. Always put it right in the middle of the plate. I'm going to scoop it out because this is a very, very thick Belgian waffle batter. So get that out. And if you want, you can help distribute it if you like. This happens to be yeast-based, so it's a little more tacky. We're just going to close it, flip it, and we're going to wait till the light comes back on, and it beeps 3 times. We're going to see how beautifully it cooked our Belgian waffle. So let's check on our waffle. There it is. It's nice and crispy and golden brown. It didn't overflow. It's not perfectly round, but that's okay. It's still going to taste delicious. So what we're going to do is put just a little bit of fruit on top and then add a little bit of extra creamy whipped dairy topping to make it really beautiful and fun to eat. So there you have it, the Cuisinart Belgian Waffle Maker. It's fun to use. Who wouldn't want to have one in their home?